Did you know that 100 million people worldwide watch the Super Bowl every year? That is 100 million people worldwide. That's not even accounting for people that later on watch it on YouTube, different streaming services, or in person at their friend's house, in a group. But just let's say visually, at home watching TV, over 100 million people. Another thing, CNN Business reports that people pay upwards to $7 million. One more time, $7 million for a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl. Now let's take it back. 100 million people worldwide watching it, not including people that go back and watch the recaps on YouTube or other streaming services. And you have a 30-second ad. Now, most people want to watch the Super Bowl for, of course, the game, but the entertainment factor is the commercials and the halftime shows. This is why I say visual communication is the best in the top area of study with communication. Think about it. You have over 2 billion people that view Facebook every single day. What we do, we wake up and we open up our social media app, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. We open that first. Before we do anything, we grab our phone and we see something. And what do we look at? We look at pictures, we look at shoes, we look at clothes. We see that our friend probably just bought a car or graduated. It's visual. So we remember that. Whereas if I write down, my friend's birthday is on December 12th. And where I can go on Facebook and it says, Jessica, today's birthday is Monica's birthday, December 12th. It's a visual thing that you remember. It's in your mind. Most people are more prone to remember images versus text, versus what they read. That's why some of us can watch a video and remember the whole video, and then we could go back and read a textbook and barely remember anything. But you can remember, in figure 2.1, it was showing a cone. So you remember the cone as to that relates to this chapter. This is where I'm saying like visual communication is key. Visual communication, it can be in many different forms. It could be in art, it can be advertising, it can be photos, music, movies. It can take on many forms and is very universal worldwide. This is why also people spend so much money on the Super Bowl ad, because you can reach more people visually and through advertising versus writing out an article in a newspaper or this is that. Another thing, think about you wanting to see a car and you Google a 2015 Kia Sportage. Now you go on Facebook and that same car is showing you every moment. Then you go to Instagram and it shows ads for that one specific car. So you're going to remember like, oh, okay, I can go to such and such because this car costs $15,000. Or I can go to such and such and this car costs $17,000. It's visually in your mind. It's going to be imprinted. You can see it. So if you can see it, you can believe it. And I think that's also a good thing as manifestation is visually. So this is why it's in anything you're trying to communicate, whether you're trying to target your audience to buy you something, where you're trying to target your audience to understand what you're trying to say or send a message or have a proper intention out, visual communication is key. People are going to remember more. People are going to be able to show their friend this video.